For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Last season, Bam Adebayo signed that 5-year max extension, the richest contract in Miami Heat franchise history. He said of this team, they're going to push you no matter what. Whether you've got $160 million or you've got 1.5, we all get treated the same, and that's what I love about this organization. Kevin?
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. Taking a look at Miami. Take the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught, respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at center. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Smart dishes to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Now, here's Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good.
A guy that simply gives his team an edge when he's on the court. Lowry isn't afraid to get scrappy inside.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Now Adebayo. After Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Over Williams. Butler finds Adebayo. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Brown against Adebayo. Brown the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Horford with the screen on Adebayo. Brown, good.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Adebayo with the screen on Horford. Down low. Outside for Lowry. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So both teams changing it up here. .46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Over Oladipo. A nice shot by Tatum.
A nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Williams against Martin. Back to Hero. Adebayo the screen. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Outside Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn. He sheds light on the significance of that play.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the shot blocker, and maybe anybody. And that's what I do. I do whatever it takes to help my team win.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Derek White on out there with Williams. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And then for Boston, Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Lowry against Smart. Brown dishes to Horford. Back to Brown. Smart on the wing. Outside, White. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trail by 4. Passes it to Lowry. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Horford. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Brown, good.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Lowry passes to Tucker. He kicks it to Oladipo. With the drive, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
One of those guys who you say 6'4", but plays bigger, Oladipo, with the strength to finish through the contact.
Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers, after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Now here's Tatum, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Oladipo with the ball. Takes the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 9.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Miami Heat.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. In Game 1 of the conference finals, trying to set the table for a championship run, Shaq.
Yeah, I set the table. Yeah, I got the mashed potatoes. I got some shakaroni and cheese. I even got some barbecue chicken. Got it all ready. You coming over for dinner, Ernie?
Only if you've got the fried okra in there, man.
You know I do.
This dude is always hungry. I mean, like, you got to stop being so hungry. You don't have to eat everything that's out there. You got to keep it like every possession.
Ooh, nice transition, Kenny. Best in the business. Now time for the second course.
Ooh, dessert.
And here we go. Getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boston trailing. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
Now here's Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Butler against Taylor. Pass to Brown. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry. On deep. And Horford pulls it down. Williams trying to break free. Here's Brown. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
To the inside. Adebayo down low. Guarded by Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Brown outside. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 14 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Butler against Tatum. Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Williams. He's out there with Jason Tatum. White is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the one spot. Here's Tatum, and the layup's good off the glass.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on White. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Celtics?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Kicks to Tatum. Shoots the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Good on the shot.
Confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Adebayo. There's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Now, here's Oladipo. Adebayo the screen. Boston foul. Butler is checked in for the Heat. Kyle Lowry comes in for Oladipo. Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Over Tice. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Adebayo.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Now here's Tatum. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A different look for Miami. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. And then for Boston, Now Horford's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Brown outside. Trifecta.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
And the pass to Butler. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson against Brown. Five to shoot. Takes it inside, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
You want one? You gotta get loud. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Here's Tucker. 3 from the inbound. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Celtics.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
There's Hero with a 3. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
It's t-shirt time! All right, looking for the court.
So it's Boston now. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Jimmy Butler. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.